You're watching Drawing Pathos, and I am a human being. For now. I wasn't going to do this today. It's been a long and exhausting day. I thought, maybe I don't have to do it today. But we've made a commitment, haven't we? You said we're going to draw every day. I'm trying to make it a habit. That's the thing. Even if you don't want to do something, if you want it to be a habit, you've got to force yourself to do it even when you don't want to. And the cool part about that is that eventually you'll make it into a habit. That's the thing about habits. You just do them without thinking. That's why I'm drawing this. I'm tired. I don't want to think too hard. This is my wheelhouse, where I like to stay. Lately, I've been trying to stretch out, do some landscape painting, draw some animals. I wonder, does that mean I'm getting old? Nah. It's never too early or too late to broaden your horizons. See more the big picture. If you're looking and you think you see the big picture and you don't like what you're seeing, think bigger. Because the big picture, it's pretty cool, man. And it's the big picture, right? Anything that's not cool, that's lo-fi, low-res, small thinking. Don't think small. Think big. Don't do like me. Phoning it in. I'll admit it. I've been lazy. But I guess that's the thing, just because you've been one way, if you can recognize it and say, you know what? There's other ways to be. Let's try them out. You can usually tell the difference if you're looking at the big picture. For instance, if you're looking at this picture and you find it unpleasant, and you're like, that's weird. You gotta look at the big picture. You gotta think about what's really going on. Organization of marks, a blank space. Is it an exercise in futility? Or is it an active appreciation for the moment in which the mind is engaged? Sometimes, though, I feel you've got to stop and look. You spend too much time engaged, you might miss out on important information that you can only see when you're at rest. You need time to digest that which has happened, which we have learned. Yep. Right there. Guess that's where that tentacle lives. I kind of liked that part of the jaw too, but unfortunately... now I'm thinking about it. Can I undo that? Yeah. You know what? I think this is translucent tentacles. So maybe you can see his jaw a little bit. But of course, it's going to be much lighter in value because light has to pass through the tentacle. And certain areas will be lost to the highlights that I'll probably put in a tentacle later on, depending on how much time we have. I don't know what I'm doing there. Now let's clean that up first. Yeah, it's something I might have to do on the other tentacle probably. Well, I kind of already sort of did. Because it's translucent, the outside edges of it, light will penetrate it, and so they'll be lighter colored like that. I don't know, maybe. I'm just making this up. Is 2 tentacles enough? Not really, but it's gonna have to be enough. Because I'm lazy. Did I say that already? Sorry, Mom. I mentioned that I make all of this music. That's what I do when I'm supposed to be doing other stuff. Supposed to be. When I'm supposed to be doing real things. Sometimes I think I should just stick to what I enjoy, you know? Just live in my wheelhouse. But it would get stuffy in there. And there's actually fun to be had putting yourself in uncomfortable situations where you might fail. It's exciting. Live performance, whether you're putting a show on the air, whether you're a news reporter, a rock and roll musician, a street performer, a guy that turns the little crank on the organ while the monkey dances. The organ grinder. It's my wrestling name. A wrestling name. It looks like I'm just like making random marks. It's because I am. Don't do that. Don't be like me. You know, take some time and think about what you're doing. I debated whether or not I should play music while I do this stuff. And ultimately, I decided that I enjoy it, you know. These are the sounds. Sometimes I fear, am I being, you know, too self-absorbed? And I think, no, I made these sounds not really to play for other people, but I enjoyed the making of them, the time spent creating them, but they're also sounds that I chose because I like the way it sounds. And I enjoy listening to it. Hopefully not because I made it, but because I enjoy the sounds. I don't know. Maybe I'm lying to myself. You never know. Hopefully, you know. Don't listen to those voices in your head that are telling you, you're crazy. Right? What do they know? Stupid voices. Right now they're telling me, what are you doing there, man? Is that like, how does that even work in space? And I'm like, shut up, voices. I know what I'm doing, okay? See? Just give me a chance. I don't know, man. I think he's got too many teeth. Yeah, I think he's got too many tentacles coming out of his head. And you see, the back of his head is further away from us. So, of course, we must use a thinner line. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, but yes, I do. No. I don't trust you. What is that? Is that whale song? No, man. That's just a hi-hat with a bunch of effects on it. Some bozo playing with a filter. Hey, I resemble that comment. I don't like that no. I figure the line on these things would also be fairly thin because of the type of material it's made out of. Man, that's kind of a generic eyeball. So what? Look at his other eyeballs. They're cool. Eh. What's that got to do with this eyeball? Well, fine. Make this eyeball cool then. Add some little extra stuff that is stupid and doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to make sense, man. It looks cool. How about this? Check this out. Huh? Anyways, that's the outro music. And you know you still want to put a lot more value on this guy, so... What do you mean, this guy? This guy's clearly not a guy anymore. If he was ever a guy. That's rude, okay? Bodiless, eyeball-mouthed tentacle people are people too. You think I'm joking? I'm not. I'm serious. What are you doing, Razor? Come on. Activate. If I had a problem with this guy, you think I would spend so much time drawing him? I like variety. Oh, you know, it doesn't matter what kind. That's like the whole point. Variety. Variety shows. I like variety of moment. But you know what else I like? Predictability. Stability. I like debility too. Sometimes I feel like I need debility. Sometimes I feel like I need the ability to draw better. But seems like I always have something better to do. Make this music. It's always fun. But I was thinking, what if instead of just drawing for fun, I drew for practice? I mean, like actual exercises to improve things like control, proportion, composition, lighting. Yeah, you know, the whole shebang. Like, for each aspect of the craft, there are proscribed practices. But, you know, like I said, I'm lazy. I'd much rather just draw whatever for fun. I like to look at things too, and I try to look closely, but ultimately, you know, I like improvisation. I like improvisational music, improvisational drawings. Now, let's see. If I did this right, I should be able to take the magic wand, click this. Oh, no. Let's change the tolerance. Select. None. Okay, that's Command D. I should know that. Let's try again. I said try again. Too much. Come on. I pressed the button. I did the hotkey. There we go. Try again. Still not there. Somewhere in between, maybe. Oh. Almost. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. You know, that's just not working at all. I wonder if it would take me longer to erase all this junk. And to just outline it real quick. Let's see if I can do that. The big guns. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, I guess. I can go clean this. It's easier to erase those smaller spots than the whole darn thing, I suppose. We'll find out. I have never done it like this before. But it seems like a good idea right now. Okay. Activate. Oh, wait. Forgot about that other tentacle. Here we go. Uh-oh. I did it again. Why is it doing that? What if I invert the selection? That's not right. What am I doing? Wow. See, that's why you don't mess with those layers when you're not paying attention. Hmm. One, two, three. Well, let's try this one more time. Still no good. Hey, why can't you just work like Photoshop magic wand? That's annoying. Oh, maybe because I'm not using the right settings. Duh. Hey, what are the right settings? No. Why are you selecting it like that? I just want the outside edge. Funny thing is, this is actually taking much longer than doing it the hard way. That's stupid. At least I learned something. I learned that I'm stupid. Okay, we'll just do it the hard way. Whatever. I like the hard way. I've sort of always done things the hard way. Like right there, that's already a terrible start. But, gotta do things the hard way. Like I said, I wasn't going to do a drawing today. But, as it turns out, drawing is way more fun than almost anything else that I could be doing right now. I'm sure some of you are thinking, wow, you don't have a life. No, absolutely I do. I feel bad because I have to tell people, sorry, I can't make it because I want to be alone. Too bad. Maybe next time. That's not true. I don't think I've ever told anybody that I just want to be alone. I don't have to tell people that. They naturally just leave me alone. I don't know, I think it's the look on my face. It's got one of those faces. You know the ones with the eyes and the nose. Look how much easier this is than that stupid. I mean, what were you thinking? I'm gonna use the lasso tool. Technology. Just, your natural instinct is to just erase it, like you would do if you were using frisket foam or something, You would mask it out and put stuff on there and take stuff out. Put a new mask on there. Oh yeah, man, that's like you can do that in Photoshop. I know. Think I don't know that? Think you don't know that you need to lift that brush up It's not a brush, man. It's a stylus. You know what I mean? Burn. Better angle on this. Ah! There has to be a better way than this, man. Because with the way the backgrounds look right there on the edge, where the pencil lines show through, I don't know, it's weird. I don't like it. I don't know, man. Look, if I can't make a selection, even after drawing a custom mask by hand, what do you want me to do? Troubleshoot it, man, you know? Do some research. Go online. Ask people who know how to do cool stuff. Then they'll tell you. They'll probably tell you to go look it up online. Don't ask jerks that know how to do cool stuff. Ask nice people. Go on. Ask me in the comments. Ask me about my hot dog. I like it with ketchup and mustard and relish. Is that weird? I keep hoping that, you know, maybe uploading videos to YouTube will get the attention of some spacefaring, awesome alien guy who just happens to be checking out our YouTube, and he'll stop by just to say what's up, you know, give me some cool technology, be like, man, you're so cool. We don't have people like you where I'm from. And I'll be like, artists? And he's like, no, idiots. Everybody where I'm from is a genius. You are a marvel. How are you still alive? Then I'll be just like, man, you're not cool at all. I'm sorry I met you. You know? That's the kind of thing that I was thinking about before I uploaded the first video. Then I realized, you know, if you upload a video every day, you know, you can hide behind a wall of stupidity. Nobody will be able to call me out on any one stupid thing that I've said, because they'll say, you know what? Everything that guy says is weird. He's a weirdo. Is that whale song? No, that's a banshee that I captured with technology. Put her in my computer. She wants to get out. It scares me. I'm afraid to make music now. How'd you get a banshee in your computer? I told her there was free beer inside. It's cold, man. I didn't know banshees like to drink beer. Yeah, me either. You know, I didn't think it would work. I was very surprised. Would you mind using a different voice so we can differentiate from each other? Yes. As I said earlier, this is Drawing Pathos, and I am a human being. For now. Yeah, but which human being? What is it with you and dumb questions? I guess that means I'm the human being. Maybe. What were you saying about a super hip alien? Maybe you got one in your brain right now, huh? You ever think of that? How would you know the difference? You're right, I wouldn't. Hey, I just saw something. What's that? What if we use this gray stuff to make it look more, like translucent tentacle? I don't know. You'd have to go back in and do it with the other tentacle. And the edge quality doesn't fit with the style of the rest of the drawing. Yeah, man, but it could be like a new style, It could be its own thing. Yeah, that is an argument. I've got my own aesthetic, right? I know what I like. Maybe sometimes. I don't know. Going back into it? Oh, yes, I am. Well, if the light is coming on them from that angle, suppose it would project backwards underneath him. I know. No. Why did you do that, man? I thought that's what you wanted me to do. No, because it's not a flat surface just behind him. It's curved, right? So it wouldn't be down at that angle. I don't know, man. I don't know for shadows. Makes you think I know anything about my shadows? I don't like what you're doing there, man. It's fine. I'm gonna hit it up with a little softener. It's gonna take most of that dark stuff out. So if that's doing like that, the whole head, it would be back. The shadow would be back there, probably. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Whatever, man. At this point, you just do whatever you want, okay? It doesn't matter. I don't need your permission, alright? I was gonna do whatever I wanted to anyways. Alright, where's the softener you were talking about? Check it out, man. Damn. Softened. Softened. I am the softenator. I've come to soften your edges. You big old softy. Why are you erasing all of that tone, man? You're just gonna go back in and put more. Don't tell me how to do my hobby, alright? Hey, what layer is that? It's the underlayer, man. Well, then why are you doing that junk, okay? I forgot, okay? Yeah, I forgot. Forgot we were softening edges. No, man, no. You. Oh, you jerk. What are you doing? I'm fixing your mistake, alright? No, you're making it worse. Okay, maybe I'm making it worse. Yeah, you need to get out of the way. Let me back in there. Okay. What do you think you're gonna do? Well, for starters, I'm gonna fix this junk. Okay, we are gonna put some tone in there, but you're getting ahead of yourself. What about that other line right there? That's on a different layer? Anyway, I got an idea, alright? What if because of the translucency there's a little glow on his tentacle, huh? What do you think about that? I don't think that's realistic, man. Okay. Okay. I'll accept that. What should we do? How about this? I don't think that lighting is correct anymore, man. I don't think it was ever correct. And I don't think it matters. This guy has bigger problems. What do you mean, like his mutation? No. What mutation? This guy's perfectly normal for wherever he comes from. No, his problem is that his neighbor's really loud at inconvenient times. He's a nice guy, so he doesn't say anything. And he's having trouble at work because he's not getting enough sleep because of his neighbor. And, like I said, he's got bigger problems than just being wonky looking and having bad lighting on his face. The ironic thing is, his neighbor, who is being too loud, is actually a nice guy. And if he would just, say something, his neighbor would keep it down. But this guy doesn't know that. How do I know this? Because this is drawing pathos. And I am a human being. And I know things. Many things that are of no use to anyone. Except maybe this guy. If only he knew about his neighbor. How nice a guy he was. I don't know. These guys might not be around anymore. By the time they get into my brain, yeah, I don't know what you're doing with that nose, man. Doesn't matter, okay? Doesn't matter. Sure it does. No, it doesn't, okay? Give me a good reason why not. Because for something to have meaning, there has to be a mind to ascribe meaning, value to something. And your criteria for what makes a good drawing has no meaning to me. I'm not putting any value on it, okay? I'm making the drawing the way that I want to make it. Yeah, well, that doesn't mean you have to make it poorly, okay? That's just an excuse to not think hard about what you're doing. Whatever. It's a good excuse. No, it's not. It's a lazy excuse. Look, if I have to think hard about the lighting, then maybe it's just not meant to be good lighting, all right? Or structure or anatomy or any of that junk. You're gonna go tell H.R. Giger, you're gonna be like, man, I think your proportion on your xenomorph is off, man. I think his legs are too long. His tail's not the right size. Bruh, trying to compare yourself to H.R. Giger for real? No. What's the matter with you? No. All I'm saying is that, different artists have different things that they like. In your opinion, I'm being lazy. Well, then you don't have to look at this drawing. Well, I do, because I'm trapped inside of you. No, I'm trapped in here with you, right? I don't know. Personage. Such a weird concept. being an individual. Sounds very lonely. Why don't you bust out that softener on some of his facial features? No, because, that is a dark road to travel down, man. Once you start blending, softening, and, no, no. Then you're going to get lost in his face, and you're just going to keep messing with it until it either looks like a photograph or you lose all the cool little quirks and life in it. There ain't no quirks and life in this. But you are right about overworking it and making it look like junk. And I think that even if it was rendered and worked on to a photographic level, if you sculpted a little maquette and figured out the lighting and took some photographic reference and pushed it through Photoshop, if you did all of that and then made the thing and it looked real, like, that would be, yeah, that's real impressive, way cool. Good for me if I did that. But also, I feel that that would probably, you know, it would be its own thing. And in my opinion, I've actually done stuff like that, and I don't like it. It's kind of stiff. You're doing? What are you doing, man? I was talking, okay? Sorry. Wasn't paying attention. Exactly. Well, just get out of here. All right? Be done. I think I think at this point you're only gonna make it worse. You're just talking about that stuff. Yeah, you're right. All right. Take a step back and look at it, man. Quit just detailing and noodling away when you're not even really paying attention to how it looks as a whole, you know? Where where does it need to have the values pushed. Where could we use a little extra textural marks maybe to help define the form? I don't know. How about right here? There's a little plane there. Maybe, I don't know. Say that a lot. You get the feeling like you don't know what you're doing. Ah, found me out. Now you understand why I keep saying it doesn't matter, right? If I knew what I was doing and then I did the wrong thing on purpose, right? That would be weird, huh? Huh? Yeah. No reply. And now we'll get rid of those lines that you were complaining about earlier. Ones that you attempted to get rid of and you almost messed everything up. You mess anything up, man. You can't mess up a drawing. That's enough, man. You've had enough fun for today. Now it's time to go back to the real world. People don't have giant eyeballs trying to get out of them. What are you talking about, man? That is his eyeball, okay? The whole thing, the with the eyes and the nose, those are false eyes and a false nose intended to distract predators. See, this guy's natural environment um, is much like the Earth, and everything on his planet is intelligent. And as intelligent creatures, they're completely terrified of human beings. And so this guy has evolved a human face on the top of his head. Actually, it looks more like um, it's a skin that molts. You know, he's got this fleshy exterior. Underneath that, it's a little armored carapace. Maybe next time I'll draw a picture of what's underneath that. This is an actual creature that does exist in another dimension. I've seen it. And this has been another exciting episode of Pickman's Window. Is it Pickman or Pickman? Pick. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I do believe we have come to a conclusion. Are you sure, man? I think there might be a little reflected light bouncing back up against his head here, maybe? A little bit of bounce light. Where's it bouncing from? I don't know. It doesn't matter, though, because I think it looks better that way. Does it? What if I do this? I don't know, man. I think you're back where you started. What if I do this, and then I do a little bit of this, a bit of that. I don't know, man. Like, I think you're burnout, man. You're brain fried. It's been a long day. That was the reason why you wanted to make this kind of drawing, remember? So you didn't have to think too hard about it. I know, man, but, you know, I like drawing. Well, you need to stop because you're not paying attention. You just did a bunch of stuff that you shouldn't have done. Maybe you're right. You've said that already. You're repeating yourself. You're rambling. This is embarrassing, man. Just stop. I told you last night you can't tell me what to do. And every time you ask if we're at the end of the drawing, I'm going to keep drawing. Right? If you're going to be hanging out telling me what to do, you're going to have to follow my rules, all right? My house, my rules. Now here's the thing. How does one resist the urge to overwork a drawing? How do you know when to stop? And the answer is, it's difficult for me right now because I was purposefully just drawing at random. But the solution is to draw with a purpose. You see, if this thing had a purpose, if I knew what I wanted out of it, then I could, know where to draw the line. Luckily, I do know what I want out of it, which is why I'm drawing the line here. I'm trying to think, when would I want to overwork a drawing? Pretty much only if I wanted to get someone to say, "Ooh, so realistic. It's like a photograph." Don't take that the wrong way. I really do enjoy the work of the photorealists. No, the photorealists, from the 70s. Charles Bell, Richard Estes. Estes? kind of want to draw a gumball machine, but I would feel silly. You know, there's really nothing. What can I bring to a gumball machine? Don't know. What can I do? That's the wrong attitude, you know. If I would enjoy the experience, I should do it. You know, what am I bringing to the world of tentacled head monsters? I'm sure it's been done before. Probably better. But here at Drawing Pathos, we believe it's all about the experience. And not the end product. You know, I used to draw on paper and paint on canvas. Used to, I still do. You know what I like? I like to draw on slick, glossy paper with Sharpie markers. That's a lot of fun. But the point is, ooh, it's physical. You can hold it in your hand. And yeah, technically, I could print this out. But that's the thing. It's about the idea, the experience of making the drawing. It's not about the materialistic, physical thing that exists. A lot of people aren't, you know. Can I use that as a desktop wallpaper? No, you can't print that out. I mean, you can, but who puts desktop wallpapers on as art in their house? Probably a lot of people. Uh, Man, can't believe you just said that. You just offended like everybody. Explain to me how he's catching so much light on that upper lip, man. What is that? Oh, hey, Bruce. Jace, hey to you, man. Why is I have to manifest here because just doing this all wrong? Sorry, man. You better be sorry. Let me fix that for you. See, Bruce, that's why I let you hang around. You draw pretty good sometimes. No. Well, yes, but not for you. Not here. Not on any of these things. Not for you. No way. You know? I don't even like you, man. I manifest here because I feel sorry for you. Are you okay, Bruce? You're usually not this mean to me. Well, you know I don't like the scary things. And here you is drawing the scariest thing that I ever did see. Yeah, but I explained he's a normal guy, okay? That's your own personal prejudice that you're bringing, you know, you're doing that. Man, how'd you just give me a compliment and then now you're saying that I'm a bad person? That I didn't say that, man. That's not what I said. I said that if you're unhappy with the way this guy looks, that's your problem, okay? He was born that way. You can't. Man, listen, okay? Who is the interdimensional entity here?
Okay, you can't tell me he was born that way. You don't know what because some other voice inside your head tells you that he was born that way. Well, I bet somebody told you that this guy has a neighbor who is too loud as well. Do you believe that, man? What this dude look like he have a job to you? No, man. He was made this way. I know because I was there. I seen it with my own eyes. He was a failed experiment. Now, Bruce, see this is here's what I was talking about.
You can't ever trust voices in your head, people. They will tell you all kinds of stuff that's just not true, right? So don't take advice from them. Don't take candy from them. Don't let them decide what your actions are unless it's drawing. You know, the voices in your head are telling you to make a drawing. That's safe, okay? You can do that. But no more, all right? If they start telling you, you should make a video and post it on the internet where you babble like a madman, don't do that either. I thought you said we were done with this like a long time ago. I thought I told you that if you keep saying that stuff, I'm going to keep drawing. You're right. You're right. I wanted to be done with this a long time ago. All right. I'm sorry that took so long. You're still doing it, man. I know. But check it out, right? This is the last little piece. This little eyeball. It needs to be cool. I'm not saying that he's not cool. I'm just saying, look, a little bit of soft blending here on the inside of his eyeball there. And then you've got that little specularity, whatever, shine on the outside. And then what about it's supposed to be white, huh? Why can't I see that? Is that okay, man? Eh, it'll do, I guess. Didn't give those tentacles much love, did you? No, dude, they're translucent, and you spend too much time on that. Once again, you could spend 6 hours detailing translucent tentacles. Um, Too many layers. Whatever. See, that's the other thing. You start messing around with layers, you get all of these layers, and then you can't make decisions without getting hung up on the layers. If you work flat, then well, you got to repaint some edges. Big deal. But it's a sketch, man. This isn't a painting. Once you start biting back into the drawing and messing with the different textures, like this is all about that feel of pencil on paper. Maybe a little colored pencil in there. I guess the background is vine charcoal or something. I don't know. All right, where are we gonna put our little mark? Um, Gonna try that thing with the gray again. It didn't work last time. No, man, just put it down in the bottom left. You think so? Yeah, put it in the bottom left. All right, all right. What, bottom left? Yeah. Yeah. What color should I use? Black against the white. Okay. What are you doing, man? I told you. You can't tell me what to do. I'll do it my way. There you go. Just stopped, man. I'll stop when that eyeball quits bothering me. I think what's bothering you is that specularity there. It shouldn't look like that. Whatever. It's too late now, man. It's not too late. Look, I'm fixing it for you. Moron. Making excuses for doing stuff the right way. I don't think you did any better. I'm not done yet. Wouldn't there be just a little bit of like softened edge though, man? Because um, if the light goes, no, man, don't you? Specularities don't have soft edges. It's a specularity. It's a hard pinpoint of flight. Call me a moron. What did I tell you about over detailing? Why didn't I tell you about asking when we're done doing it? I didn't say anything about when we're done doing this. I was telling you that you're noodling away for no reason. Okay? It's fine. We go through this every single time. You're not even thinking about it making original, interesting marks, variety of mark making, you're just repeating the same little marks over and over all over the place. What do you want from me, man? I'm trying here. And that's my point. I want you to try. You're just goofing off. Yeah, you know what? Lucky for you, we are going to be done. Because I just decided that I don't want to talk to you anymore. So, there. If I stop doing this, I don't have to talk to you. Oh, my sweet summer child. You know, we live in your head. You can't get away. Man, stop it. It's creepy when you say it like that. So, thanks for checking out my drawing. Maybe. I'm sure one day. Maybe. Quit being negative. Quit being stupid. It's not gonna happen. Well, alright. We agreed. Sure. Whatever. You see that? I told the voices, I don't want to talk to you. And then they went away. They're easily offended. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's it. The end.